Yeah, Harrison, what did you kind of see in that third quarter when things started going sideways for you guys?
We pretty much did everything the complete opposite of what we did in the first half. Giving them almost, I think, 45 points. They scored 48 in the first half. They pretty much, they got whatever they wanted. And we just completely let go of the rope defensively, offensively. We struggled to get things going, had some turnovers there, but defensively, like I said, we just got away from everything that gave us the lead in the first half.
Yeah, Harrison, you guys had a lot of things that were working in the first half. Why is it seems like a trend over the last couple of games that you guys do go away from things in the second half that were working so well?
Just complacency. As a team, we just have to have the maturity that, teams aren't going to lay down. It doesn't matter if you're up 5, 10, 15. Just because you got into a flow and you got a lead doesn't give us a license to then just take our foot off the gas and just start trying things differently. If we're having a good game, playing through Domas in the first, getting good action off the spray outs and things like that, then that's what we got to stick with going in the second half. And I thought we kind of, as a team, especially the starting unit, we just kind of got away from that. Things got a little stagnant, and then we didn't get anything going.
HB, you kind of touched on it there. For these 3 straight games, we're losing sizable leads, 19-19, 20 tonight. Is it similar characteristics in all 3 games that you see these leads kind of dwindle away?
Yeah, it's it starts with our attention to detail slips a little bit. We start taking quicker shots, just kind of playing a little bit looser. And the thing is, in the first half we were getting stops. Third quarter, they start off with whatever run that they had, when we're not making shots, we still we go up to the timeout, you still look up, you have a lead, okay, things are fine, and all of a sudden you go back to the next timeout, you're down 5, you're down 10. So I think for us, we played so much of this season, losing at half, that now having these sizable leads, understanding that, like I said, teams aren't going to just lay down. They're going to keep fighting. This team kept fighting. And, it's just it's a poor performance by us.
HB, not to belabor that point, but how high does this rank on just the list of frustrations and disappointments and the way you guys performed?
It's disappointing for a number of reasons. One, I think coming off that Dallas game and starting the first half that we started tonight, it was like things are coming together. And like I said, you could literally, from first half to second half, it was like. They could be just 2 different games. So it's unfortunate that would happen in that stretch. But I think just as a team, we just have to understand, look, if we're gonna play the right way, we're gonna get a lead. It can be a sizable lead, and once we get to that point, it doesn't give us the license to just start going off script.
HB, what did you see from Randle tonight? It's a career night for him. Obviously got his confidence going. Just what did you overall see from him tonight?
Yeah, obviously, he made a number of tough shots there down the stretch, step back threes. You name it. But I think we kind of gave him some easier ones to kind of get going. And I think with any play like that, who you're keying into on the scouting point, we have to realize that every miscommunication layup, every uncontested jumper, every offensive rebound finish. When you have a lead, that can get somebody going. And then the avalanche started where obviously he had a game and, everybody was feeding off that.
Harrison, is it surprising to you with so many veterans on this team that, these lead slips and that sort of thing and mental-wise is happening to you guys?
Not necessarily. You can see it pretty much across the league. We've been in that situation before, having a deficit and coming back. I think for us, we just have to have just that maturity of playing with the lead. Like I said, it's a sizable lead. I'm not talking about like a 2-point lead. I'm talking, 20-point lead. When we get that, we have to just continue to have the same focus. And I think in these last 3 games, we've just let it slip. We've just got comfortable. We've relaxed, become complacent, and that's what's allowing these teams to get back in the game.
What's this last month of the season about to you? Is it about trying to kind of build with this newer core that you guys are trying, or is there still some desperation to try to get in the play? And where are you at on just kind of the last month?
Me as a basketball player, I always I play for my teammates, I play for my coaches, and I play for the fans. I mean, looking at this environment tonight, I mean, it was phenomenal. These fans have been coming here all season, and there's no, sugarcoating that it's been a tough season. But I mean, they're still continuing to show up every single night. So, you owe it to them to prepare the right way, to play the right way. Obviously, you want a different result, and you've wanted a different result all season. But that's not going to stop me how I approach every single game, whether it's game 1, game 82, second round of the playoffs, or a preseason game.
All right, we'll take the last question on Zoom. Kristaps, go ahead.
Harrison, hope you're doing well. 83 points in the second half from for your defensive end. What kind of lesson for you was that number, 83 points on defense in the second half?
It's just unacceptable. As a team, anytime the opposing team gets, 30 points in a quarter, that's considered a bad quarter. So to have back-to-back quarters where, like I said, they literally had 48 points in the first half, you're not going to win games that way. And even if you do, it's simply just a matter of we just outscored them. We weren't defending. So coming up here with, the next teams that we have, we just have to be just better defensively.